when I look at it, it's almost like the two sides are arguing off of completely different things.
Okay,
right? Like so, like the side that is pro keeping our zoning
correct
laws, and the side that is against keeping them, pro repeal.
Right.
The side for keeping is arguing off of statistics and research. Not necessarily statistics, but no. But I mean, what I'm saying is like there's a lot of it's based out of urban planning. You know, there's a lot of to be said for that. I think it's to me. I look at it.
New
and it
urbanism.
seems not necessarily new urbanism, but just the idea of urban planning in general. Right.
Planning.
Every time that I come to somebody who is for keeping the zoning amendments in here, right? If it's for keeping TNOZ2, they tend to talk about urban planning, and they talk about it.
Not me. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying urban planning.
Sure.
So I don't know that that's a fair characterization.
Okay, no, that's all right. So, so how would you characterize it then?
Planning,
just general planning,
just
town planning.
So the idea is that, planning, and it's not a concept that I thought about before coming here. But I sort of get it now. Is that again, if you don't do some planning for what you want to have happening, you won't get there.
Right.
So,
right.
And, zoning and planning helps create conditions for something to happen.
Right.
So that is a way of forecasting out ahead of time some of the things that we feel need to happen.
Sure.
And so that's where planning boards are more than just reactive.
Yeah.
They're actually planning. And so master plan, which is a larger process, which is by statute, we're required.
Yeah.
As a town, we're required to master plan. That's not just like a evil empire dictating. That's required, and it's required to be thoughtful, And planning boards realize that housing and land and economic development are tied, and they essentially, again, this is a new concept to me within the last couple of years, that there's a planning process that might help you get to where you want to go, or conversely impede, stall, stagnate.
Sure.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
No, that absolutely.
Not urban planning. It's town planning.
Sure.
Planning.
It's just planning broadly.
Here we are. We have the town is this area. Period. It has. Then it's Hancock, and then it's Dublin, and so forth. This is the footprint of our town.
Mm-hmm.
It exists. It's existed since we were incorporated. This is what it did look like. This is what it's came to look like. This is what it looks like now. We don't know what it will look like, but we have some ideas about what we want it to look like.
Sure.
And that's emotional too. So that's not just statistical. That's like everybody has an emotional connection to what they have loved, or love now, and then want to hope that they can love it in the future, or that their kids can, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't pollute that stream.
Sure.
Don't ruin that view, And we have to negotiate that. We have to negotiate what's nostalgia and what's like, what could be okay in the future.
And that right there is what I was trying to get at.
Yes.
Because to me, it's like, I see it as like, okay,
what could be okay?
One side is arguing logic and fact, and the other side is arguing feeling and like
everybody's got
subjectivity.
I disagree.
You think so?
We all have feeling.
Okay.
Everybody has feeling.
Oh, okay. In that sense, yes. I think like the people that like are everybody is saying. I've heard some like slinging on either side. So.
Yeah. No, I know, but
the
that's
idea
because
being like
feelings are the powerful drivers of all of this.
Sure, I mean, I think it's like I hear you talk about planning though, and you like to me that seems like a very pragmatic look at the problem, right?
I tend to be a pragmatist,
right?
Yes,
and as opposed to the other side, which seems very like protectionist. In a sense, and that's what I'm trying to sort of get at.
Fair enough.
Is that it's pragmatism versus protectionism that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And I think what might be important from the pragmatist side is to recognize the protectionism is not like the thing that like that's not something that we're trying to fiddle with at all necessarily.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I understand.
Because in the sense of, we're not trying to make anything miserable for you.
Right,
We're not
that's
trying
true.
to.
Right.
We're not trying to
Right.
take away any of the things that you have.
Right.
Right. And I think that might be one of I wonder if that might be one of the first steps to cooling the
I hope
thing
so.
down.
It'd be nice.
But I think there needs to be that concession on the other side as well, of saying
Yeah.
okay, we're willing to hear that you guys might have a position other than the one that we think you have.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think there needs to be willingness
assume that
to
I'm a gentrifier.
Right.
I don't really like that assumption.
Sure. Well, and I think that's the thing is let's try and maybe we're trying to vote on it before we're trying to talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know about that. I think there's
think
been lots of talk.
How much listening has been happening?
Man, that's a good question. Yeah.